Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's me Faiza Shaikh and you are watching Faiza's learning class. So here I am going to start the new topic Khilji dynasty. After Razia Sultana and then Iltamish Razia Sultana or another persons, and now I am going to start the Khilji dynasty. The Khilji dynasty was very Turco-Afghan dynasty थी ना, which ruled on the Delhi Sultanate covering large parts of the India subcontinents for nearly 3 decades between 1219 and 1320. बेसिकली जो हम इसमें स्टडी करेंगे अलाउद्दीन खिलजी के बारे में, जो बॉर्न हुआ था दिल्ली में इन 1266. सी लिव्ड हिज इंटायर लाइफ इन द इंडियन सब कॉन्टिनेंट एंड इसने रूल किया था एज अ सुल्तान ऑफ दिल्ली फ्रॉम 1296 से लेके 1316 तक जो है ये पीरियड था इसका. तो अलाउद्दीन खिलजी जो था बेसिकली अलाउद्दीन खिलजी जो था एक टर्को अफगान एम्पीरियर था और ये जो डायनेस्टी थी इसने रूल की थी दिल्ली पर सब कॉन्टिनेंट के ऊपर. और अलाउद्दीन खिलजी जो था इंस्टीट्यूटेड अ नंबर ऑफ सिग्निफिकेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव चेंजेस रखता था ना अपने मतलब पीरियड के अंदर. ये बॉर्न हुआ था अफ़गानिस्तान के अंदर, बेसिकली ये इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट होते हैं ना. और डाइड हुआ था दिल्ली के अंदर. इसको जहाँ पे दफनाया गया है वो कुतुब मीनार ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स है और इसके जो पेरेंट्स थे शहाबुद्दीन मसूद थे. अगर हम देखें तो इनके चिल्ड्रन भी थे कुतुबुद्दीन, खिज़र. ये कुछ ऐसे नाम हैं जो बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब इसके मतलब बच्चे थे, इम्पॉर्टेंट थे. इसने अलाउद्दीन खिलजी के रेन में क्या हुआ था फॉर 20 ईयर्स इसने अटैक किया था एंड सीज्ड किया था स्टेट्स ऑफ रांथाम्बोर को. ये जो है इसने वहाँ पे कब्ज़ा कर लिया था, अटैक कर लिया था. एक तो ये बिलोंग करता था खिलजी डायनेस्टी से, तो ये एक पावरफुल रूलर था, बहुत ज़्यादा पावरफुल एक रूलर था. और इसकी डायनेस्टी भी जो थी ना बहुत ज़्यादा पावरफुल थी. अलाउद्दीन खिलजी जो था नेफ्यू सन इन लॉ ऑफ जलालुद्दीन खिलजी का था. आफ्टर द डाउनफॉल ऑफ द मलिक चाचू एंड आफ्टर बहुत सारे एम्पीरियर के बाद इसका पीरियड जो है वो स्टार्ट हुआ. अलाउद्दीन खिलजी वाज रिगार्डेड एज अ हाईली स्किल्ड रखता था, वेरियर था एंड ड्यूरिंग हिज टाइम एज अ सुल्तान ही रीबिल्ड एंड रेनफोर्स फोर्ट्स. इनने किले वगैरह जो है ना वो रीबिल्ड करवाए थे. एज अ पावरफुल रूलर होने के साथ साथ जो है ही यूज टू रूल एज अ सल्तनत ऑफ दिल्ली. सो हियर आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट एंड स्टडी करते हैं आज हम खिलजी डायनेस्टी में से अलाउद्दीन खिलजी के बारे में. ठीक है, यहाँ पे आप स्क्रीन के ऊपर देख रहे होंगे अलाउद्दीन खिलजी whose army marched into the Deccan over 700 years ago when the Mongols were spreading a reign of terror and overrunning kingdom after kingdom in Central Asia. This subcontinent enjoyed comparative peace and prosperity. It was because of the firm rule of the Delhi sultans like Iltamish and Balban. As soon as death removed their strong hands, the selfish nobles against started their struggle for power. The successful among them would first choose weak person as rulers and then imprison blind or murder them. Out of this chaos emerged Sultan Alaud-Din Khalji. Alaud-Din Khalji was faced with a difficult task. The chieftains and the nobles were unruly. They ignored their duty towards the people and quite often made intrigues against the Sultan. Alaud-Din was clever and wise ruler who soon raised a strong army. It helped him keep the nobles in their people's place and also fight against of the Mongols, who attacked his empires again and again. He finally defeated them and drove them back. Then he built a number of forts along the route of the Mongols in what is now Pakistan. He appointed his spies in every town in cities and received regular reports through them on how the government officers treated the people. Alaud-Din Khalji soon became as strong and powerful that he spread his empire far Kathiawar and captured also many strong fortresses of the proud Rajputs in Rajputana. Alaud-Din Khalji now set his heart on the conquest of the Deccan in the south. He raised a separate army for his purpose, trained it well, and appointed Malik Kafur as its commander. Malik Kafur led his army through the desert of Rajputana past Malwa and arrived at Deokai in Gujarat Kathiawar. From Deokir, Malik Kafur marched his army to Warangal. The Raja of Warangal agreed to pay a fixed amount of money every year to the Sultan of Delhi. He also promised to help Kafur in his onward march into a Deccan. Kafur soon spread over the whole territory. Later called the Mysore state in the Deccan, he marched further south, entered another Hindu kingdom, and captured Madura, its capital. So let's move another page. During his long march, Malik Kafur and made sure that the route by which he had marched his army right from Delhi to Madura remained safe, and the Sultan at this Delhi capital received full and regular reports about his victories. It was indeed a great thing in those days, because there were proper roads for the armies to march, no bridges to cross the rivers, and no telegraph or telephone systems to send and receive messages. After had collected large gift for his master and secure promises of annual tributes from the Rajas who had submitted to him, Malik Kafur marched his way back to Delhi. Never before in the history of his subcontinent had any rule established his control over such a vast territory. To maintain his hold on his vast empire extending from the plains of what is now Pakistan to the Deccan in the far south in Bharat, Alaud-Din Khalji had to keep a huge army. This meant heavy expenditure. He therefore introduced a system of the rationing and control of the prices of goods of daily use. He allowed the cultivators to pay the land revenue in kind. For restoring the government's sharing of the land produce, he set up huge again grains stores. He took measures to stop people from buying more than their real needs. He opened separate markets for clothes, cattle, and other necessary goods, and fixed the price. He appointed superintendents of markets who made sure that the people could buy the things of daily use easily and a fixed price. Sultan Alaud-Din Khalji was a great builder who set up many madaris and mosques in Delhi. At his